Well, you don't need too many guesses to find out where we are this week. Well, we're at the world famous Crooked House.
Crooked House. And it's all wanky donkey.
This pub, well, this building was constructed in 1765. When it was built, it wasn't a pub, and it certainly wasn't crooked. But, as you can see, it's subsided, and that's caused entirely due to the mine works, extensive mine works that were under here in the 19th century. It opened as a pub in 1830, and it was then known as the Sidden House. Now, Sidden is a black country term which means that it's crooked, it's wonky. So, and it was known as the Sidden House. It might be Sidden House, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but Sidden House, I think. Then subsidence carried on. In fact, one side of the building is 4 foot lower than the other. In the 1940s, this building was scheduled for demolition, but the Wolverhampton and Dudley breweries decided to buy it. And what they've done, they've put the buttresses up and the steelwork up to hold it, and presumably the earthworks underneath, they were stabilised. It was then called the Glynn Arms. The Glynn Arms Glynn was named after the landowner at the time. Oh, this is not boring, Emma, this you need to know. And that was actually after, what was his name, Sir Stephen Glynn. Stephen Glynn, he wasn't just a landowner, he was in fact a politician also. He was educated at Eton and Oxford, I think. He also had lands in Flintshire and also a castle in Flintshire. He was a loner at school, was Stephen. He didn't speak to anybody. And all through he never married all through his life. And the Chester Chronicle even suggested that he was an homosexual. Although this was disputed by him and the law court ensued, and they had to retract that statement. This, of course, wasn't the only house in this area that suffered from subsidence, and at least 16 other houses had to be demolished due to the mine works. The mission church also had to be demolished. Well, I think it fell down, which was situated on the site of the Baggeridge Miners Welfare Club. The Earl of Dudley found some more land for another new church to be built, and he paid £600 towards its construction. Okay. One of the amazing things with this pub is that marbles actually roll uphill, and my assistant is going to show you how this happens. Hang on, let me just get the camera right. Right, that's pretty level now. Go on. Okay, right, that's clearly uphill, we can all see that. Da, da, da. And again, actually, I think the pub's straight at you, that's wonky. I've made quite done a lot of work to this since the last time I came. We haven't been able to eat here, unfortunately. We did intend to. This pub isn't called the Glynn Arms anymore. It's now simply known as the Crooked House.